Good, or where she is right now. Good morning, everyone. I welcome you to the Thursday, September 4th, 2025 Tumwater City Public Works Committee meeting. And with us this morning, I have myself, Councilmember Swarthout and Councilmember Althauser. And hopefully we're waiting for Councilmember Jefferson to join us, but we will go ahead and get started with our meeting. Let's see, is there any changes to the agenda? Do we have anything to the agenda? No. All right, so we'll go ahead and jump into the first item on the agenda, which is the service provider agreement with HDR Engineering for the old Highway 99 and 79th Avenue Roundabout Design Amendment number 2. And take it away, Jared. Welcome,
Hey,
Jared.
good morning, council members. I just first wanted to start out. I want to introduce myself. It's basically my first time
Okay.
in front of you all, and just wanted to say good morning and
When did
uh,
you join us, Jared? How
um,
new
I
are you?
I started in April. I'm the new capital
Oh,
projects
oh,
manager
that's
for
embarrassing. We
April.
don't,
So,
we haven't
well,
seen you yet.
no,
I'm
no,
so sorry.
no, that's okay. That's okay. I'm glad to be here, and I'm excited to be in front of you guys a little more here in the future.
Cool, good, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. So, I will get started here. Give me one second. I'll share. Okay, can you all see my screen this morning?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, like I said, my name's Jared Verhey. I'm the capital projects manager down here in the transportation and engineering department. I wanted to share with you or give a short presentation here of in regarding the service provider agreement for Amendment 2 with HDR Engineering. Um, just a little overview on location. We're talking about east of the airport, just south a little ways on Capitol Boulevard. And then roundabout location is along Old Highway 99. They're adjacent to the airport at 79th, kind of next to the Spuds Market. And then the project includes the roundabout that I just mentioned, and then also frontage improvements along 79th and Trails End Drive in preparation for the what we're calling the Public Works facility now, which just a note, I think it's previously been referred to as the Operations and Maintenance Facility. So now you'll kind of see that the name change throughout. We're calling it the Public Works Facility there. And then we have Trails End Park to the east of that, which coincidentally I'll also be talking about here right after this. So um, that's kind of what we're talking about for location and an overview of what the project includes. Um, just some history. The original agreement was for the design of the old Highway 99 and 79th frontage improvements. And um, the original the price of the original agreement was $735,000. It did include an amendment, number 1, which essentially just extended the time frame from when the original agreement was executed. I think it was in April of 2003, if I'm not, or yeah, 2003, if I'm not mistaken, is when that one started, and then extended through December 2026. Amendment number 2, which is our current amendment, basically includes additional services for extending the project time. It's basically an extension of the timeline, so more fees were required from the consultant for that. There were some design changes, which included stormwater visions, some utility and utility coordination. The stormwater included, there were some challenges there with just in regards to some unforeseen uh, ground conditions, which required some additional geotechnical investigations. And then the amendment also includes retaining wall design and coordination with the port, as far as getting kind of approval from them for a portion of the project. This amendment increases the amount of the project by $122,266.05, bringing the new total to $857,266.05. Any questions on this?
Do we have questions for Jared?
I do not.
No questions.
All right, so we're just doing an amendment here, and then just curious when we'll get to finally, when will we see this finally break ground? So,
Yes, I think that's likely with some of the things to wrap up, and then I'd mentioned the process with the port, which which basically loops in the FAA. I believe it's likely going to be into next year, possibly mid next year, kind of depending on how that process goes and how that, how long that takes.
Okay. Cool. Well, very good. All right. Well, seems pretty easy. So we don't have any other questions for Jared. So we do have a recommended action before us then to place the service provider agreement amendment number 2 with HDR for the old Highway 99 and 79th Avenue roundabout design on the September 16th, 2025 City Council consent calendar with a recommendation to approve and authorize the mayor to sign.
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
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 All right, super. All right, Jared, easy peasy. Let's move on to the next one.
Okay. I'll share that one here. Okay, are you guys able to see my screen? Thank you. Okay, this one is for the Trails End Park. We're calling it the Trails End Park Master Plan, which essentially, and this is again is Service Provider Agreement Amendment number 2 with Robert W. Droll, Landscape Architects. Just a little overview on the project. This project really was kind of a two-phased project, where the first phase, which was completed, I believe, in late 2024, was that first phase included a kind of like some planning efforts to determine what should be included in the park itself. Different amenities within the park, play structures, kind of identifying different sizes and in allotting different uses for the park. Just getting into this again, kind of we're talking about the same location as before, along 79th, east of the airport. And this is east of the proposed public works facility in the what was, I think, historically the Trails End Riding Arena, the horse facility out there. Just a little overview of the master plan. So this master plan is effectively what came out of the first phase of the project, identifying kind of a rough layout for the park, and like I said, the different amenities, the play area, fitness stations. There's a planned bicycle pump track, restroom and picnic shelters, basketball court, pickleball court, and then some kind of active recreation, open space, trails, and then some interpretive opportunities for art within the park is basically what was decided upon. That was all of those amenities were determined through some public input in a process there with the Parks Department.
I have a question for you, Jared.
Go ahead.
So is that go back to the previous slide? So is that the final, finalized plan of what it's gonna look like? Is there a track? Cause people usually like to go out in a park and walk around the track or something. Do you see a track there?
There are some trails
Uh-huh.
kind of navigating around
Point
the
them out to
perimeter of the
me.
park. So these, if you, I don't know if you can
I
see
can see, I can see it. Uh-huh.
yes. So we kind of have like these gray trails that kind of connect the different amenities, but they also go around. What you're seeing here isn't it's just kind of like a planned layout as far as space and something that'll be similar to what it'll look like in the final design. That's really what the service provider agreement is for, is it's really going to hone in on what the final design of the park will be, and really prepare um the layout and all of the documents for the
Okay.
park itself.
Okay, I just wanted to see those trails and walking tracks.
Absolutely,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
So just kind of touching on the original agreement, which is what I referred to as the phase one. Again, just it was master planning for the park design. The cost there was $38,104. There also was an amendment one, which again was just an extension of the agreement at the time. And then the current amendment, which is amendment number two, referred as kind of as phase two, is really for the design services to take that master plan and put it into plan specs and kind of a uh, package to move forward with construction on that. This amendment is to increase the amount by $248,145,000 to $286,249. And then it also will extend the agreement until December 31st of 2027 to really get through the design of all that. Again, and then just kind of an overview. This park project was included in the 2024-2029 capital facilities plan as part of the general governmental project GG07, which is funded through the Metropolitan Park District funds. And then also we're expecting design completion by the end of 2026. Any questions on this one?
So when will the community be expected to play pickleball?
Yeah, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Are we getting the facility or the park first? So.
Yes,
Yeah.
Or the roundabout, hey, you know.
right.
So,
Good question. I mean, definitely those projects are all
Yeah.
interlinked in a way.
Yeah.
I would say as far as the park, there's with this, who kind of still be determined as far as like when construction will actually happen. We're expecting design 2026 or the end of 2026, and very likely in 2027.
Okay, thank
So,
you.
Yeah.
so Jared, as a project manager, try to do all three at the same time to, like we did the capital roundabouts. Let's do everything at the same time. So, so yeah. Well, thank you for that. It's a nice reminder to see what the parks, reminder what the park is going to look like in the planning process, and was excited to see the pump track because I know that's a cool thing that kids are looking for, and we get that request, and then for like even for a skateboard park and stuff like that, the kids are looking for. So it's neat to be reminded of the work that's being considered there. So thank you.
Yeah.
All
Definitely.
right. Do we have any other questions for Jared here? All right, so we do have another recommended action before us today to place the service provider agreement amendment number 2 with Robert W. Droll Landscape Architect, PS, for the Trails and Park project on the September 16th, 2025 City Council consent calendar with a recommendation to approve and authorize the mayor to sign.
So move.
I'll second it.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
All right, so with that, that's been approved and we'll move that one forward too. So thank you, Jared, for your presentation. So that was a quick one, you guys, 15 minutes. So do we have anything else for the good of the order today? Anything else good going on out there? All right.
No.
Well, it's a beautiful day, kind of cloudy out there, but getting cooler. So if we don't have any other items for the agenda, I will call the Thursday, September 4th, 2025 Tumwater Public Works Committee meeting adjourned. Have a great day, you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.